Weatherland. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back and good evening, everyone. Well, we're halfway through the week, got a couple of more days to go, and if you like today's weather, you're not going to have any problems with tomorrow's, Friday's weather, nor the weekend weather forecast for that matter. In fact, the next 7 to 10 days, relatively quiet until the end of that 10-day period. What we have going on is pretty much the same story as the last couple of days. Big ridge of high pressure anchored over in Mexico, but exerting some force and subsidence out in the Gulf of Mexico, squelching any shower activity locally. We got this low pressure system off the west coast, and that's pushing the storm track and that tropical moisture from the Pacific into the southwest, and the storm track staying just north of the region thanks to this ridge of high pressure. So although we do have some minor rain chances in the forecast down the line, it's all going to stay to the north of us. Generally fair to partly cloudy skies, but fog already building in from the south to the north, and that's going to be the story as we go through the overnight hours. So count on fog and at very least cloud cover, and the visibility will be dictated by how breezy those south or southerly winds will be. And it looks like last night, winds die down closer to daybreak, so the fog takes hold pretty quickly, coastal areas, and then moves inland. We'll get down into the low to mid 60s tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow, like today, morning clouds giving way to breaks in the cloud deck by late morning into the early afternoon, with partly sunny skies at time tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to go with highs once again near 79. That was the high for today, and then tomorrow night it's kind of a rinse and repeat type of situation with clouds and fog coming back in. Not much rinsing going on. All rain chances, better rain chances staying up toward the I-20 corridor or farther to the north. And then as we head into Friday, mostly cloudy skies, maybe fewer intervals of sunshine, but just as warm or getting a little bit warmer. Here's the extended outlook with as we go into the weekend. The storm track staying well to the north of Acadiana, maybe northern Louisiana, back into Texas, where we'll see impulse after impulse ride mainly north of that big ridge of high pressure I showed you that was down in Mexico. So our weather stays spring-like with morning fog and clouds giving way to intervals of afternoon sun, and we don't see an appreciable change through about Wednesday of next week. Finally, it looks like a frontal boundary approaches the region as we get into Thursday, Friday, perhaps into Saturday. That could raise our rain chances down the line. But the bottom line, we're not going to see a whole lot of rain locally, but it's going to be piling up Texas, Oklahoma, into Arkansas, and then possibly all the way into northern Mississippi and Tennessee, and all that water could be problematic for some of the local rivers there, and we'll eventually see the bumps coming down our local rivers as we go later in this month. In the near term, it's fog. Visibility is down to a quarter mile or less, especially from Lafayette on eastward, and then we do it all over again after it gets good tomorrow. The fog comes back in for tomorrow night. Near term, here's your 24-hour forecast. 60s tomorrow morning, then intervals of sun with temperatures in the upper 70s tomorrow afternoon. Rain chances staying low, maybe a misty drizzle with that fog first thing in the morning, and that's what we're going to have again on Friday. Going into the weekend and beyond, rain chance 20% or less on any given day, with daytime highs in the upper 70s to lower 80s. Spring has certainly sprung. That's it for weather right now. We're going to be right back right after this.